Morning, everybody. This is R.J. Stanchfield, also called Ron, Ronan, Ronnie, and Scratch. Take your choice. Many people have. Today I want to talk about a man by the name of Ibrim X. Kindi. I believe he's going to become, if he isn't already, a great man. And for me, I want him as my mentor. And the reason I want him as a mentor because my thriller novels want to have an underlying issue which is worldwide. Because I know there is racism and there's slavery worldwide. And I want my characters, Jeremy Scratch and Tunji, to be the heroes, ultimately. In the first novel, the one you may have read, The Odd Profession of Jeremy Scratch, you will know that Tunji, as an African, became a leader of an organization that was trying to violently overturn racism. And he didn't want that. He was non-violent himself. But his two partners did. And they were much older than him and much more sophisticated than him, but he was a brilliant speaker. And I want him now in the second book to become my model of Ibrim X. Kindi. I want them to be the same people, which means I need to go to him and ask him to please mentor me as I write this book. And I'll explain to him that it is my goal to create a thrilling character that will hit kids in the movies and in literature at the novel level. And that would be my contribution to anti-racism, because I do believe that idea of his, becoming an anti-racist, is a brilliant idea. I had, and I will share this with him, the notion that I felt, because I've been through 12-step programs, that a 12-step program could help get us to becoming anti-racists, that it would be the 13th step in a 12-step program. Ultimately, racist or Racism Anonymous really becomes Racism Anonymous Racism, or anti-racism. I mean, we're just toying with an idea. But that's what I want, and that's what my character, who will be modeled after Ibrim Kindi, X. Kindi, I will have him work in the 12-step program. Okay, so that's the goal. Now, here's what I do know. My daughter teaches at Harvard. And at Harvard, Kindi did a year-long program there. And I had hoped that they got in touch with each other. But when I talked to my daughter, she knew of him for sure. And she knew he was from Queens. And she's from Queens. And she had an equal status as, the educational, intellectual stuff. She's a PhD in women's studies. So she's on a parallel kind of a universe as Kindi. So my hope is that as I'm writing the next two books, which will be about anti-racism and how the different ways to achieve it, but I'll do it in the form of a novel and a thrilling novel. In other words, I want this to be a popular book followed by a popular movie. Indeed, the way I write books is I write the movie first, a 120-page basically outline of how the novel will be built. And that way I know everything about it because I see it first as a movie in my mind. Okay, so that's the idea. I'd like you all to please go to Amazon and see his work. I'll spell it for you again. Ibrim X Kindi, Kindi. Please see his work. Please read his work. Please go to YouTube and hear him speak. He is the hope for this world on this level, in my humble opinion. Wait a minute, I'm not humble. Well, in my opinion, which isn't humble. Okay, thank you for your time. Please take a look, and we'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.